Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. Let's go back to the book of Revelation, chapter 15, beginning with verse 1. I saw in heaven another great and marvelous sign, 7 angels with the 7 last plagues. Last because with them God's wrath is completed. And I saw what looked like a sea of glass mixed with fire, and standing beside the sea were those who had been victorious over the beast and his image and over the number of his name. They held harps given to them by God and sang the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb. Now, 2 things, just 2 simple principles I want you to see there. As you read through the book of Revelation, you go, oh my goodness, will this ever end? I mean, there are 7 years of just unmitigated wrath of God coming upon this world. And you look at it, and honestly, as a Christian, it does bother you a little bit because you begin to realize we have a holy God that we serve. And one of the purposes of the teaching of eschatology is that we would live a holy life. And when you look at a holy God, you realize we do need to live a holy life. But 2 things I want you to see here. Number 1, God's wrath always has a completion. With the end of these 7 plagues, the wrath of God is completed. God is not a God who walks around pouring out wrath for all of eternity. If there is a season that wrath has to be poured out, he pours out that wrath, and then it's completed. Let me say that again. It's completed. God's wrath is not eternal. There is a season of wrath. God's mercy, God's grace. Now those are eternal. The second thing I want you to see here is that even during the tribulation, there will be victorious Christians. Now, there's going to be a lot of people saved during the Great Tribulation. The 2 witnesses, the 144,000 Jewish evangelists, there's going to be a huge amount of evangelism taking place. People who get born again, they still live victorious Christian lives. Notice, victorious over the beast, they're victorious over the Antichrist. Victorious over his image, that's a whole other study. He makes this image of himself that does miracles and brings destruction on people. And victorious over the number of his name. Now, the number of his name, that would be the mark that they would receive, and some scholars would say that would not allow them to buy or sell or buy food or seek medical treatment or anything else. These are 3 great things lined up against their lives, and believers are victorious in the Great Tribulation.